It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thank you so much, Ewan. Yes, Samsung celebrity chef Reuben Riffel knows how to make a dessert. Now, this week he'll be making us, or rather taking us through, a delicious pear and crumble recipe that was sent in by Heather De Bruin, one of those dishes that makes even the coldest winter night a little bit warmer.
It's wonderful to warm up on chilly days with a comforting dessert like a fruit crumble, bursting with flavor and perfectly paired with a rich vanilla cream and, of course, some good company.
Now, our winning recipe in the dessert category comes from Heather De Bruin, and she warns that this is a proper comfort dish. And you just load it with lovely fruits and some beautiful sugar, butter, and all those lovely flavors. Now, her recipe is a pear and plum crumble, and she serves it with a lovely vanilla mascarpone. The great thing about this recipe is that it's quite versatile, so whatever fruits that you have in season you can use. I, for example, love using berries, some peaches, you can even use some figs in there. Let's get cracking, and I've chopped up these pears in bite-sized pieces. I've kept the skin on, but I've taken out all the little pips. I also like what Heather did here by combining two fruits. I would say apple and blueberries is a classic. You can use strawberries and apple as well. You can make it your own, play around with it. Okay, so all my fruits chopped now, just about the right time to preheat my oven. I'll start by macerating these fruits. So I've got these soft treacle sugar, all gonna go in there. The sugar will really draw out all the natural juices of the fruits, and it will start to create really nice flavored syrup at the bottom. So this I'm gonna put aside while I make my crumble. Now for the crumble, I'm using flour, some unsalted butter that I've just cubed, some desiccated coconut, lovely flavor, and granola. So they're all gonna go in there. Okay, and lastly, my sugar. Now the butter, I'm just gonna fold it in slowly with my hands. I'm not gonna work it too much. Obviously, I don't want the butter to start melting. I think we're done. Now I'm making these little crumbles in these small ramekins, but if you're serving it family style, you can use a bigger dish as well. Now Heather obviously loves her rustic desserts. Now even though this looks like I'm just piling everything on top of each other, once it's gonna bake and once the fruit starts to collapse, it's just gonna look beautiful. I think my crumbles are ready for the oven.
Bake your crumble in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for approximately half an hour or until golden brown.
Now, the crumbles are going to be in the oven for about 30 minutes. Gives me enough time to make the next element of my dessert. Now, Heather, I know from just looking at this recipe that you've got a proper sweet tooth. So once again, on mascarpone cheese, we're going to add some more sugar. So first, I'm going to add the cream, and here I've got vanilla seeds. Gives a bit of texture and it just looks great as well, and obviously lots of flavor. Vanilla extract. Now this vanilla mascarpone is just going to bring all those flavors together, and vanilla, some crunchy crumble, and those soft fruits. You can just imagine it tastes delicious. Now just a quick check on my crumbles. I really don't want them to burn. Right. Well, so 30 minutes later, and I've got a beautiful golden crust and the fruit just oozing from underneath the crumble. So I think my crumble's ready. Now the other great thing about Heather's recipe is that you can really pre-prepare them, store them in the fridge, and then later reheat them and serve them as if they've just been baked by just using the Samsung Smart Microwave Oven. Now with the more technologically advanced microwaves, like this one from Samsung, you don't have to worry about things turning soggy anymore. And what I really enjoy about this model is that it has an antibacterial ceramic enamel coating on the inside instead of stainless steel. It's much easier to clean and even repels odors.
If this crumble has whet your appetite, SMS Samsung to 47490 and you'll receive a list of ingredients as well as the full recipe. All that's left is to top with the vanilla mascarpone and enjoy.
Heather, you're really a star. And I think you know how much I love sweet things. It's sweet, but really delicious.
Don't forget to tune in next week for another winning dish. Visit theloveoffood.co.za to receive this week's recipe.
Another positively delicious recipe. Thank you so much, Reuben. Well, if you would like to make this quick snack recipe to entertain friends or family, all you have to do is simply SMS Samsung to 47490 for the list of ingredients as well as the recipe sent straight to your phone. From delicious ingredients to a moment of truth, Kat, over to you.